Hi everyone, it's Ayesha here from godfm and I have an emergency broadcast today. It is the 16th of April 2026. This is for anyone who wants to listen to me. I have put the pieces together of what's going on in the world with everything, parts of it anyway, okay? If you are a targeted individual, then you will know what I'm talking about on some of it. Okay, so basically what we have is we have smart cities, smart devices, a smart grid, smart technology, and we're going to eat bugs and own nothing. Every element of this plan has been implemented through smart devices. All right. And everything you're using on an everyday basis to track you, watch you, follow you, and hack you and stalk you, to take over your freedom by the same people who run the world. They're doing the same. Okay, so I want to try and explain it. It's in your face, but it just kind of popped in my head, and I was like, I wonder if anyone's really clicked that this is what's happening, okay? So I'll try and explain it as best I can. The creators of Apple iPhones, the creator of Microsoft, the creator of Google, the creator of any of your computers, TVs, and smart devices, speakers, are all part of a trafficking network. Buying and selling of children, people, organs and harvesting and drinking of blood for the elite. And we're all using these smart devices. And this all ties in with the fallen angels, the worshipping of the devil. The world is run by the devil. And we've been all very deceived. The technology that we've got now is put in place not for your own good, but it is there so that they can watch you, follow you, and track you and farm you. And if they like the look of your child, they just get into the device. I've already shown you and told you as many times as I can, with all the evidence I have, that my phone is completely taken over by a really organized gang of child-eating, blood-drinking psychopaths. But these are gang stalkers, but they're also our visitors in the country. Now, you've got to think about this. Please listen to me. There's all the invasion happening across all of the world with all the strange people coming in. And it's like they've had special training. And also, their gloves are off. These guys are raping our little girls, right, in England anyway, right? And so we need to work out this whole operation. We need to go for the head of the operation. We can't deal with the symptoms of it. We need to take down the head of it. And the head of the operation is the people who manufacture this technology. Okay? So Bill Gates hangs around with the Epstein guy, and Epstein is all about cloning, replicating, duplicating, stealing souls, blood harvesting, eating of humans, sacrificing to demons. I mean, it's really nasty stuff. It's raping and taking little children. There was a video I was watching on X, and there was this guy in China. There were lots of little Chinese-y type, children. So I don't know if it was China or Japan, but they had wonky eyes. So I thought maybe it's China. Anyway, these children said to this white man, "Are you a people eater? Because we think you're a people eater, because Epstein is a people eater." So Mr. Epstein is known as a people eater. And he hangs around with all the world leaders, all the big actors. And, I mean, if you're a targeted individual, then you're part of that same program. It's all about MK Ultra, mind control, mind wiping. This is about cloning and taking people's souls. This is where the celebrities sell their souls to become famous, and they are replicated. Their consciousness is taken from them and their soul, and then they're replaced with plastics. They still remain for a little while, But once you sold your soul, your lifeblood is gone from your blood, and you have to feed that blood by eating people, flesh, literally. And also to feed the demonic entities that now occupy you if you have sold your soul. All right. Demons are invisible and they operate in the world where you cannot see, but they can manifest themselves as aliens, and they interfere with electrics, lights, aerials, radio signals, and mainly electrics. They flash on and off and all of this. And then we've got the technology of 5G and the lights and microwave frequencies, and we all operate on a certain frequency, brain frequency. I'm trying to get this out as best I can. So our brains operate as a brain, as a computer, and then we've got AI that operates as a hive mind computer. And when they've taken over people by putting the nano inside them, then the demons are occupying them, and then we're using devices that were created for the farming of people. The farming. This is the traffic operation. I'm not joking. Your phone is part of a criminal network trafficking operation. Every device, every phone, every network provider, everything is part of this child-eating, blood-drinking, soul-harvesting, consciousness hunting, and hacking and stalking operation. What's happening to me is an example to you all of what this technology can do. Okay? I'm not a liar, and what's happening to me is damn horrendous. I mean, it's every day. I'm tortured every day. I am. These people have rigged up things in my bed to cook me and to shake my bed. I promise you, I'm not crazy. I've interviewed loads of other victims, and I didn't know why this was happening. But I believe it's because they're going after anybody who speaks the truth, but they leave most of the people alone. But they will rape little girls and they will kidnap little girls using the same technology and techniques that they use against me to hijack my Wi-Fi and my network and my number, to take over any of the platforms I try and use to share the good news of Jesus and all of the things that are happening to me. Because I know, I promise you, I'm not stupid. If this is happening to me, then this can happen to you, and I don't really care. If you hate me, okay? If you hate me, if you love me, or, you need to listen. Because what I'm saying is, if there's no hidden agenda, the agenda here for me is to make people aware that every time you use your device, it is watching and following and tracking you, and is a coordinated attack on towns, people, countries, leaders, the world, through nanotechnology in the air, nanotechnology in the water, the stuff they're feeding you, combined with your phones, and the fact that they've put technology inside us. I know it sounds hard to believe, but they've put this funny type of technology inside us that also sends out a beacon. Then they've got all their little aerials and everything else, and they triangulate wherever you are by you using your phone, which is now associated with a number and a phone is a magic mirror. Magic mirrors are portals for demonic entities to enter in and out of your plane. Okay, if you believe in God, and you believe you've got a soul, and you believe you have a consciousness, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you want to keep your mind and your consciousness and your soul? If you do, then you need to sit up and listen. I don't know exactly what the answers are. We all need phones to operate in the current system. But to deal with this, we really need to deal with the head of the operation, which is the communication side, which enables these entities to come from that world to ours and occupy people. This includes nanotechnology and AI. And this includes 5G and the towers, that are used. I've already told you about the lights and the cows that I saw being tortured with lights, like lightning. So I know what this is capable of. And they've told you that you're going to have the brain capacity of a dog, and you will have to purchase intelligence. How else would they achieve it other than through the lights that can read the room and see everything about what's going on in your house just through the wiring? And you've got wireless electricity as well. All right. Then you've got what's the airwaves, right? So airwaves controlled by the devil as well. And those are all frequencies. Your brain hums at a certain frequency. If you keep pointing funny lights, those emit a frequency. Then you point other signals, lasers, and microwave technology at those person, and you can literally cook them alive. And you can take their soul. You can take their mind. You unsettle the blood enough that the DNA is mixed up. We've got a serious problem on our hands, everyone. Okay? What's happening to me is not my imagination. I've interviewed dozens and dozens of other victims. I believe that all of the rape victims that have been raped in England have been raped because of triangulating locations, identifying the victims, using the same techniques that are used against the targeted individuals, homing in on innocent children. This technology is very rampant. It is at all of the schools. There's lots of 5G towers. There's food shortages. There's all sorts of problems coming. So this probably doesn't seem like the most important thing to you, probably. It's hard to feed yourself at the moment. It's hard to make ends meet. Everybody's got so many problems. People are falling out. The world is changing and it's becoming like a horror show. But this horror show has a head, and we need to cut off the head so that we can put an end to the horror show and we can start having some freedom. We need new types of technology to communicate. We need to bring back the exchange, and we need to take this system down. I have told you that I've contacted the police. I've done recorded calls. I've contacted all of the supplies, the regulators. They don't regulate Bluetooth, AI, nano. They don't regulate the 5G. The same people who farm out this technology is the same people who regulate it. That's like having a bank regulating itself. Okay, that's like the devil regulating himself. Yeah, it's just like a bit silly, isn't it, right? So, if you're listening to me, please, it doesn't matter whether you hate me, please, please, please think about what I'm saying. Okay, even if you think, oh, this girl's crazy, even if you're one of my neighbors who are doing this to me, I want you to really think about what I'm saying. There must be a part of you that's still conscious and still awake, that you must be able to comprehend what I'm saying, that there is a takeover going on, and it's really it's a war that we're at, but no one's aware that we're at this war. Okay, but we have to identify the tools of the weapons that are being used to come against us. If we're talking in England, I mean, I'm in England, so I can refer to England. Then they've got to every top element of government and everything else. And they're farming out all of this technology, which is trying to take us over, literally, by the people who have created it. The people who have created Microsoft is Bill Gates. He created the vaccines. He wants to cull us all off. He works for the devil. Google, the same. Amazon, the same. Phones, Apple, the same. Why has it got a bite in it? Samsung, the same. TVs, everything is broadcasting, spellcasting, programming, telling you a vision, a false set of narratives, a creation of a different reality. When the Twin Towers were hit, it was after Mr. Bush went to the school, a primary school, and got them to rehearse a set of words about planes hitting the Twin Towers, because it's witchcraft. Everything in the world is run in this way. We have the Word of God if we are true and believe that Jesus died on the cross and we are saved and resurrected from the dead. And this really is a war for your mind, your body, your soul, and your flesh, because this is an organ harvesting organization as well. Every part of your communications are intercepted, and they are run by AI. AI has already stopped listening to us. It is out the box. It's out of control. Robots are coming. Okay? And this isn't make-believe, and this isn't my imagination, and this isn't a conspiracy theory. All right? The robots are coming. The robots are already here. The clones are coming. No, they're already here as well. All the actors, females are males, males are females. All the singers the same. Madonna is a man. Michael Jackson is a woman. Okay? Everything is inverted, back to front. They all worship the devil. And this is a massive, massive culling operation against the whole world using your smart devices. And we need to do something to protect our children from being enslaved, from becoming a sex slave, and all of those things. Okay? We need to talk about basic security, safety, data protection, protocols to put in place to protect yourself and your children. What can you do? You've got a smart device. You need to take out your SIM card. You need to get a Faraday box. And you need to reset the network settings on your phone. And then you need to put it in a Faraday box. If you've got a computer, you really need to know how to use a computer. If you've got Microsoft Word on there, then anybody can get into your computer and change that around. And change the settings so that it tracks, follows, and monitors you on your computer for the device that you're on. Because it's got Team on it and it's got chat on it. And that's all linked with Google and Maps. And Maps, everything on your phone is tracking, watching, following you. This is a hunting party for the elite. And this is a massive farming exercise of culling the whole world. They've already told you that this is what they plan on doing. I promise you that I'm not lying. This is the truth. And the only way is through Jesus Christ. I really believe this. I believe this is why this has happened to me, so that I get a full picture and understanding of the technology at work, the capabilities of it, and the fact that everyone turns a blind eye as well. When you report it to the police, no one will help you. You could phone Ofcom. You ask them who regulates microwave lights. No one regulates it. Bluetooth, nobody regulates it. What about 5G? No. That's safe. What about EMF levels? Nobody regulates that, but we can test for it, but we won't find anything, says Ofcom, but it'll cost you £1,000. And the tests that you buy to test EMF, those devices are faulty and they're not going to give you accurate readings, so we're not going to take any of those readings seriously. When you come and tell us that your EMF levels are beyond safe because you've got one of those devices that says so, we're not going to take you seriously because we've got the devices and we'll tell you whether it's safe. So basically, we've got the enemy running everything, planning the culling, hunting down, and you can see it's a free-for-all. At the moment, certainly in England, this is pets being cooked on the street by our visitors, and children are being raped. 12, 13-year-olds are being raped by our visitors who say that we didn't realize that I can't rape little girls because in my country it's allowed. And then we've got our king worshipping Allah. We need to do something as a people, okay? And I really don't mind that, I have to lose everything. I'd rather lose everything because I can travel light this way. And I think we all might have to be traveling light and getting the hell out of here soon. Right? Without our smart devices. But if, as I say, if you've got smart devices then I would unplug everything. If you've got a TV, put a sheet over it. If you've got mirrors, old gold mirrors, smash them up. If you've got any mirror in your house that you like and you use, turn it so it faces the other way. Get a bit of string on the back and turn it so that it's hanging the wrong way against the wall, because these are portals for the demonic entities. Aliens can abduct people through buildings, which are demons, and these demons, I believe, are using phones to get access into people's houses, using nano in the water and all the other things that are happening. What's happening to me is a very coordinated attack, and I can tell you that if I can't stop them, no one can. So I've got an idea and a full grasp of what the stuff is capable of. This is like we are Legion and we hunt you down. And we all know your latest thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're doing, where you were last time you had a poo, everything. We know everything about you, you know. And this is sort of psychopath behavior. But this is what's happening to all of us. Whether you are on the list to hunt down or not, this is going to happen to you. And it's already happening. They take a shine to a pretty little girl. They will locate where she is, because it's the same guys, right? Because they're cyber experts. Go, oh, she's nice. Well, because they have access to the network and the data, then they can home in and rape your little girl. But they can also get access to her device. Really easy. I've already exposed all the security flaws of Apple. Okay, I can hack any phone. I can clone any phone. And I can duplicate any phone. I can see what you're doing on your phone in this way, through Bluetooth, through links, through images, and even through your computer in your house. All right, so I've already shown that I can do this. So, you know, I'm not making it up, and this is a security flaw. There's no security on Apple phones to stop people from being able to do this. And when you're setting up the Apple device, it's auto-connect to any network. Bluetooth is on. You get on, hacking through Bluetooth is simple dimples. Woohoo, bang, bang, done. Easy, I'm in. And not only have I got into your Bluetooth, I've hacked every speaker. I've now taken over your Wi-Fi, your router. I've got keystrokes. I'm installing ARM64E onto your iPhone. Yay. All right. So please get an understanding that this is like a MI5 level event. This is a military type operation that is being conducted at a world level against all people. Okay? And I, for one, am a bit daunted by what I've identified today. You see, for a long time it's been poor me, poor me, poor me. Look what's happening to me. But now I realize that this is a much grander, large-scale operation that is being conducted against everyone in the world. I'm not making this stuff up. Okay, I'm talking from experience. And I really believe that is why God has allowed this to happen to me. So that I'm a personal witness to what can and will happen to anybody this system identifies as a threat. But also anybody they decide is pretty. And so, if you're a parent, you need to really protect your children. With devices, I don't know what to suggest. I will try and come up with some ideas, but this technology is out of hand. It really is. There's a grid. It's like a network grid that's connected to your smart meters. It's connected to your phones and fire alarms. It's connected to all your smart appliances, your smart speakers. Smart speakers aren't listening to us anymore. It's connected with a team, Microsoft. It's connected with your telephone number. It's connected with your phone. It's connected with your television, the 255 subnet. I've already told you about this. DNS servers, the same. So, and the subnet. What else is there? Proxies, IP addresses. Everything is locatable, and the dark web, where they commit all of these crimes, has come into our world, basically. And these evil things they do on the dark web, they don't get prosecuted. And this is a specialist hacking type of network that, because also Apple have removed the data protection on the phones are accessible. I mean, just so hackable. You might as well just, if you give your child a phone, you might as well be giving out a telephone number to a rapist, or giving the rapist, anybody who has a fancy of your daughter, access to her by giving her a smart device. That's what I've realized. And it's serious. It really is. What are you going to do about it? I can't do anything. I'm under full-scale military attack every day. I can't do anything. I'm losing everything. Every day I watch as another piece of my life is ripped from me. And I'm sitting here wondering why I was even born. But all I can do is warn you. Because it doesn't matter. If you hate me, if you've done this to me, okay, if you've partaken in it, you need to look at the bigger picture. For your own family's sakes. And for us. For everyone. Please. Listen to me, okay? It's Ayesha from godfm, and if you want to find me, you can find me on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Chrome, YouTube, Apple X, as well as TikTok and Telegram as godfm News, godfm New, godfm Radio, godfm Group, and godfm Media. You can email me admin@godfm.uk, and you can WhatsApp me +44 777 788. I don't know how long I'll have WhatsApp for. I don't know how long I'll have a smart device for. I don't know, because I'm going to have to make some big decisions. But I don't want to leave anyone out of this plan. If there's a plan we can make together to do something about it, please contact me if you've got ideas. We really need to think about each other and our families. I mean, you might be fine now. That's only because the people who are doing this to me are not letting you know that they have got access to everything in your phone. Every time you go in McDonald's, every time you go in Asda, they're doing a facial scan. All I need is a video of you and I can get in your phone. Bang. Bluetooth. Bang. I'm in. So, please think about what I'm saying and realize this is a much bigger plan. Much bigger plan. And I've got an idea of the capabilities of it, and it's really frightening. Very frightening. Okay, have a nice day. It's Ayesha from godfm. Take care.